our loves. This video is a Q&A, meaning question and answer. So you can ask questions about me, Debrika, and get to know Debrika, actress Debrika, Avon by Debrika, mom Debrika, wife Debrika. You know, just get to know different parts of me. Now, you can ask me anything. Well, not anything, but you can ask questions to get to know me. Now, the way I did this video is I put a post on social media, on all my social media sites, and I asked people to send me questions of what they would like to know about me. I got, a few questions here. So I'm gonna get started in answering those so y'all can better know who I am. Okay, so the first question that I have is, where are you from? Well, I'm a little southern country girl. Well, not country, but I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. It's the capital of Alabama. Been born and raised here. I went to elementary school at Avon Road Elementary School and Dozier. Then I went to junior high school at Georgia Washington and Capitol Heights. Then I went to high school at Lee High School, Robert E. Lee. Hey, family! Shout out to all the alumni of Robert E. Lee. So yes, I was born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama, and that's where I went to school at. So that's that. Let's see what the next question is. What is your favorite color? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. One of my favorite colors is yellow. Another favorite color of mine is fuchsia, which is like a bit of pink and purple mixed together. And then I also like black and silver. But my number one favorite color is yellow. Yeah, so I love yellow, gold, yellow. You know, it just goes good with my skin. Don't you agree? Okay, the next question is, do you like animals? I'll say this. I like animals, but I'm scared of animals. So therefore, I don't know. Can you say that I can't say that I don't like them. I'm just scared of them. So like dogs, because I had a couple of bad experiences in my childhood where one of my neighbor's dogs bit me in the crotch and bit a chunk out of my leg in the crotch. And so ever since then, it's just like anything that's not really human, I'm just afraid of it. So I wouldn't say that I don't like them because I have two grand cats. My son and my daughter, they both own cats. Ollie, which is my son's cat, he's so shy and scary, and but he's so cute. And I do well with him because I know he don't do no but run away from me. And my daughter's cat is a girl, Sky, and she's a bit of a feisty, she scares me sometimes because she hisses at me, but she's just as cute and I love her. And guess what? She's pregnant and about to have some kittens. So the question was, do I like animals? I was thinking about getting one of those kittens, but then I don't know. I like them, but I'm just scared of them. So yeah. The next question is, what made you pursue an acting career? Well, as a child, I had a little rough childhood. So that was my way of escape. It's just pretending like I'm somebody else. And that was how I coped. And, as I got older, I was like, I was going to put it away, but it was still a burning passion of mine. So, I guess right around coming up on my 30s, I seen a play or a film? Tyler Perry. It's like The Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and I Could Do Bad All By Myself, starring Taraji. And the Diary of a Mad Black Woman was starring Kimberly Elise. When I saw those two films, I was like, oh, it just did something to me. It's like, I can do that. This is what I should be doing. So at that point, after seeing those two films, I picked back up and started going after the dream of being an actress. And I actually got a chance to be an extra in Tyler Perry's For Colored Girls. I was in the opera scene. So That's how it all started back up. So that's what made me pursue it. The next question is, did someone inspire you to have a natural gift? Or do you have a natural gift? Yes, I was inspired. Like I told you, my childhood kind of inspired me to start acting and doing things like that. But as I got older, yes, Kimberly Elise, the Taraji, I love Angela Bassett, all those inspire me. I have not went to school, so I haven't went to school for the craft. I guess I got a natural gift that can be perfected if I go get some classes. I have done a few acting classes, but I have not went to school for it. This is just something that just kind of happened. So, Next question is, what is the most challenging part of being an actress? Woo. For an introvert and somebody who's very shy, it's getting in front of those people. But the thing is about it, as long as I don't have to get up in front of people being Debrika, then it's pretty easy. If I'm pretending to be somebody else, then I can do it. I still get jitters every time I get on stage. I've been acting for about 11 years now, and I still get jitterbugs before I go on stage. But once I hit the stage and we start, it's on and popping. So that's the most challenging part of it, is getting in front of the people, the crowd. The next thing is remembering the lines. I have a method to how I remember lines. Once I get a script, I take that script, and if I'm Sasha, if that's the character's name, or I'm gonna be Sasha at home, I'm gonna be Sasha at work, I'm gonna be Sasha in the grocery store. That's how I end up getting into the character, and then memorizing the lines. I go through the whole script. I like to go through the whole script, not just my lines, because I like to know your lines, his lines, her lines, and my lines. So therefore, I'm well-rounded, in the play or film or whatever it is. Next question is, how would you describe working in Alabama's entertainment industry? Well, Alabama is a little slow, and Alabama is a little slept on. We have so much talent here, but we don't get the discovery like other cities like Atlanta or in California, Las Vegas, whatever, New York. But so it's pretty slow. I've thought about moving to Georgia, but I have a whole family here, so I can't just pack up and just leave like that. So I don't know, but it's picking up. Over the years, as the years go on, it's picking up. We're being recognized. Some major films have been coming here, and of course, I'll be trying to get on all of them. So it's picking up. It's picking up. It's just a bit slow. Next question. What is your biggest obstacle in preparing for a show? In preparing for the show or show, my biggest obstacle is the wardrobe, So I'm not like a stylist or anything. I wish I had a personal stylist just to pick out my outfits and stuff like that for each show, but I don't. And so that's my obstacle. Everything else is, it's exciting, it's fun, so it's not really like an obstacle. So that's the biggest thing. So if you know any stylists that's just starting out that want to help us out, call me. Okay, next question. How do you juggle work, the arts, and family? I juggle it by putting it all together. My husband and my kids are very supportive. They go to every show. They help me read lines and, do stuff at home, study my scripts. So, they're very supportive of what I'm doing. So it's not like I have to carve out separate time for acting and separate time for them, because everything just goes together. Work, I wish that I was more flexible to do more things, but as far as work, people, my coworkers and stuff, they know that I do it, I act, so things coming up, they support. I'm able to take off and do little things sometimes, So, it all works together. I never really thought of any challenges because, everything works smooth. I'm able to do shows, and most of my stuff that I do is on the weekends, and I don't work weekends, so that works out with work, but it all just flows together. So pretty simple. Next question. What's the biggest goal you've set for yourself? Well, the biggest goal I've set for myself is never to let myself get comfortable. If you know me personally, you know that I'm always either working out, reinventing myself, doing something. I never just get content. And that's my biggest goal, is just to never get content. Be grateful, but to always work at bettering every area of my life. So that's what I've been doing. So that's my biggest goal, is to be the best self, the best person that I can be for me and for everybody else. Next question. What project would you say was the height of your entertainment career, or do you feel like you've reached it? That's a hard question, because every project I worked on is like, it means the world to me. So I can't say that I've reached anything. I know I've definitely not reached where I think I should be. I will say this, being that the Tyler Perry films inspired me to go after my dreams, working on that set as an extra was like an accomplishment for me. And what would be an even greater accomplishment is if I can work with Tyler Perry on a principle, like having speaking lines and having a real character, like being on Ruthless or something like that, or Sisters, or something to that fact. That would be a greater accomplishment. But all the plays and all the projects that I've been part of is a great accomplishment, because if you know me and you knew where I came from, doing this would be impossible. But that'll be the story for another time. But yeah, so I don't think I've reached it yet. I wouldn't say that I would ever reach it, but I'm just enjoying what it is that I do. And any project and any opportunity is like, I'm so grateful for it. It's a great blessing to me. So yeah. Next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years or 10 years? Whew. This is one of those questions that I don't know. I don't have a, what's the word? I don't have an answer that would be like a deep answer. I just want to be happy. I just want to be well financially stable, just have joy, and just doing what I love to do. So whatever that looks like, that's what I want to be doing in 5 or 10 years. I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to be pinching pennies. I just want to be doing what I love, being happy, being surrounded by people that love me and I love them, and just living life, just living a vibrant, blessed life. That's where I see myself. I don't see myself, being depressed or anything like that. I just see myself in 5 to 10 years just living my best life, as they say. So that's my goal. Okay. What's one piece of advice you give your 21-year-old self? Woo! 21-year-old Debrika. I would say love yourself. Love yourself first. Put yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself and put yourself first, you can't possibly love anybody else and be an asset to anybody else. Don't be so hard on yourself. That 21-year-old Debrika, she was a hard worker, man. She wasn't enjoying life. She had kids at an early age, right after high school, and she was just focused on making sure that everybody else was good. So if I can go back and tell 21-year-old Debrika, girl, live. Don't wait till you get 40 to live, girl. Live. It's okay. It's okay. So that's what I would tell my 21-year-old self. Live, laugh, love, and be loved, and all that gushy stuff. All right, and it seems like that's it. So we're going to do this again. Hopefully I get more other questions, like about me and not just by acting. So if you have any other questions, put them down below. Like this video, comment your questions for the next video. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. I hope this wasn't too like bland or boring. I mean, I wore yellow so it can brighten up the... Okay. All right. Well, thank you for watching and tune in to the next video. Bye.